What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 2022 Dodge Charger GT. This option is configured with the Hemi Orange package. Gives you orange accenting along the Dodge logo, an offset black and orange stripe, 4-piston Brembo brakes, exclusive black 20-inch rims. Along the back here, black decked spoiler, black badging. The Charger GT can be equipped with rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. All Chargers benefit from a smart key access system. Using the touch handles on the top of the handlebar, you're able to lock the vehicle. Sensors on the other side. We were greeted with black leather suede with exclusive orange accents along the seats and the door package. Under the hood of the Charger GT, you will find the 3.6 liter V6 engine producing 292 horsepower. This motor is found in a lot of Chrysler products, from Ram trucks, Jeeps, Challenger, and the Charger SXT. I do like this motor quite a bit, as it has a lot of low-end torque. You can get up to speed without really having to put your foot down. This motor is also fantastic on gas. While on the subject of fuel economy, this car requires 87 octane. The EPA estimates it to be 19 in the city and 31 on the highway. In my personal experience, I just took the car on about a 250-mile road trip. I only used half the tank. You can get a lot more mileage out of this car should you wish. This particular Charger is rear-wheel drive. That power is sent to the rear wheels via the TorqueFlite 8-speed automatic transmission. In my opinion, one of the most robust transmissions to ever be built. Quick shifts when in sport mode, very responsive. When you're comfortable with it, it's very easy to drive. Inside the Charger, all you gotta do, put your foot on the brake, hit the dash button to go. All Chargers benefit from a configurable digital display flanked to either side by analog rev counter and speedometer. Moving from the center display here, we are greeted with the Uconnect 8.4-inch touchscreen. You can have an optional navigation package. In my personal opinion, you don't need that, as these cars do come with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard. Some of the features of this screen: you are able to access your controls for heated, cooled seats, heated steering wheel, climate controls, which are also able to be reached right down here. You can also see we have a sport button and the Super Track Pack. Now what the Super Track Pack button does is it opens up another display where we can set up and configure certain drive modes. Set up your sport mode. You can configure that how you want. Do you want your engine and transmission to be on top? You want to have your paddle shifters enabled or disabled? How do you want the traction to be? Maybe you want the steering to be tighter or softer. You're able to go through, configure all of that, just the touch of a button. The Charger GT also benefits from the Dodge Performance pages. It usually can take a second to load up. And in these pages you will find a whole bunch of auxiliary gauges, performance timers, live readouts of engine horsepower and torque. You can see here. The timers, you have your drag race acceleration, braking, 0 to 60s, everything like that, which can also be found in the center screen here. Got quarter mile times, eighth mile times, 0 to 100, 0 to 60, even how fast you've gone in the car. Lap histories and current lap time, and what was your best lap. G-forces, braking, and as I said, they can all be found in the center screen and the 8.4-inch touchscreen. You can also go through and check your fuel economy. You can completely configure the screen. Maybe you don't want the compass there. Maybe you want to see your range till empty, or you don't want the temperature there. And then here you can also see oil temperatures and various bits and bobs of important information in the car, tire pressures, live engine horsepower, same with torque. You can see I'm not using that much on the throttle, and it produces a lot of torque. Back over to the performance pages. Got more gauges, 2 pages worth, oil pressure, battery voltage, trans intake temp, all of the usual stuff you would expect to find. Right here you have your G-force meter, just a little bit different than the one that you would find in your center screen on your dash, on your tachometer. This one's a little more robust. You can see all your peaks, what your steering angle is. Right here you go to the engine. You have live oil pressure, your live engine horsepower, and torque readout. And on the dyno graph, it's the same thing, but it looks more like a dyno sheet. The Charger GT is one absolutely phenomenal machine. This is perfect for someone who wants a car that looks aggressive, can turn heads when you need it to, can be great for all sorts of weather climates, whether it be rain, snow, summer, when you get into hot temperatures. It's very practical. There's a lot of trunk space. As I said before, you could have this car all-wheel drive as well. Take a look at the trunk space here. See, we have plenty of space back here for a lot of groceries. The rear seats also do fold down. It's a 60-40 split. The styling has been refined over the years, with the 2020 and newer Charger GTs benefiting from SRT styling. This is the same body kit you would find on RT Scat Packs. Should you buy one for the price? I would say absolutely go for it. These cars aren't going to be made anymore. This is one machine that you definitely do not want to pass up. The transmission, powertrain, is very robust and reliable. The V6 engine that has been found in this car has been found in other cars since 2011. Being someone who's been around the 392s, the Hellcats, the 5.7s, and then my current SRT8, the 6.1, with the 5-speed, driving this compared to the others, it's so much more comfortable, so much easier to drive. You can take this on long trips. The sound system is phenomenal. And you can option this thing up to crazy specifications. You can have a sunroof. You can have different packages and different stylings if you wish, multiple colors. So hopefully this overview will help you decide, should you buy a Charger like this. I do love these cars. They're a fantastic piece of machinery to drive, and they're very reliable, cheap to maintain. Leave a comment down below. What would you like to see next on a review? See if we can get it set up. Would you take one of these? 'Cause I know I sure would. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next one.